here then. New England flooring. Oh, are they ready to go? Let's go. Let's go. Okay. On the right, that says Muffin. That is not a real name. Hold on. Let me try to figure out who that is. That's not Will Damon. I know that. It's not Renee. It's not Sarah. It's not Donnie. It's not Gwenael. I don't know who that is on the right-hand side. They need names on their shirts. Dan Legge with a nice strike to start it up. I'll give it a try, Dom. The best I can do, I mean, I'm here. I'm already here. I am on TikTok as Tony the Magic Man. Or if you look me up there, there's a nice link to it. If you just look up Tony Levesque. There it is. Oh, yep. And, yep. And then it should be the top post on there. Yep, just share that. Is that a double strike? Is that a double strike to start it up? I like it. DJ Trask is who that was. Names are on the front of the shirt, so. Nice double to start. What's the record in this house? What's the record? We're going for the 300. Hi. Big, huge start for both those teams. 3 strikes out of the first 4. Unbelievable start. Regan on the left. Tabatha Alick on the right. Again, I might be destroying there. Lisa showing up with some hand hearts. Thank you so much. Always appreciate it, Lisa. Thank you. Yep. I want to see it. I've never recorded
the same thing to me last night.
I want to record a 200. I've never recorded one. So. Yeah. Oh man, that's the kind of thing right there where that wood is a full block right there. Those are both 10s, Barbara. Yeah, I'm dumb. We're going to be here all day long, so you might as well stop by. Get us so more people see you. They think about when they see you, why aren't you on my team? Okay, we got Lori on the left, and it's Renee Skinner. Yeah, Renee Skinner on the right. Stick by my side, Dom. I'll get you on a team next year. I'll get you on a team next year.
Oh. All right.
Renee Skinner on the head pin right there. Lori getting after it. Good ball, right on the head pin. Oh. Now I like the short hair on him. He looks good that way. Best way to make a team, Dom, is to share this live with all your friends and family. Get it on Facebook, get it all your friends here. That's the way to do it. That's what you need to be doing. Thank you, Barbara, for sharing. I appreciate it. I know I'm selling out for all the for asking for shares, but I don't normally do that. Normally we just have fun. And we're here literally all day, so. And then be here for the 12 hours and then come back here again tomorrow. Oh, Lori with a great ball right there. There you go. There's Uncle Timmy. Hugging it out with his opponent. Gotta love that. Yeah, he came over and was talking to me about you, Zach, in between rounds. I believe he said his first ball was for Zach, so we'll have to wait and see. See if he throws a strike for you. Will Damon with a great first ball. Tim Haesaert on the left. Oh, wow, right in the pocket and no luck. Will with an easy setup right there for the spare and wasn't able to convert it. That's always tough, you know. When you're in a high-level thing like this. Wow, what an incredible try for a spare. That was a very difficult shot. There it is. Yeah, nice 10 to start it up. Will Damon on the head pin. Hey, everything but the 7 pin. I like it. Tim crushing that head pin. Got the half Worcester to the right. That is the 3-9 left with a nice piece of wood there in front of it. You push that wood straight back, it should go. Wow. Oh. I don't want to say he got lucky there, but he kind of did. So a perfect game in this, it depends what you consider a perfect game. So a 300 is the best score you could get. 12 strikes, same as 10 pin, is still 300. But that has never happened in the history of Candlepin bowling. So the highest score ever recorded is only a 245. So we have a different version of a perfect game. And you would know that in 10 pin as a clean game with nothing less than a 10. So yeah, we have New England flooring in Backsplashes and the high-low dispensary. New England flooring is on the left in the red. High-low dispensary is on the right in the green. I think that's green, whatever. Maybe it's yellow. I'm a really bad judge of color. And Hamster, how you doing, buddy? I get made fun of all the time because I just don't know what colors are. not that I'm colorblind. I'm just dumb when it comes to colors. Yeah, oh, it's definitely highlighter color, but I just don't know what color that is. Oh, well, based on the air that came in from both teams, I think both happened before the game. 22 seconds. I'm pretty sure both teams came in that way today. Yeah, we definitely all have a lot of fun. We definitely have fun while we're bowling. When your team is 2-6, that tends to happen. So either you're going to win out the rest of the way to win, or you have a lot of fun. Unfortunately, we're not going to get that 300. Again, not quite getting that triple strike. No banquet. It's literally, I found out, just 23 rounds of this, and there's not even playoffs in this. So no banquet.
Hey, good night. Here we go now.
Just 23 rounds of play, and then whoever has the best record at the end wins. And Legge though, 51 through 3 so far.
There you go. Come on, bud.
Nice easy spare over there on the right. I mean, I hope so, Zach. That's what. Oh no! You got to make that spare. It's going to 200. Yeah, I can give you all the prizes, Lisa. So first place, if you win the entire thing, $11,000. Second place is $5,500. Third place is $3,000. Fourth is $2,000. Fifth is $1,500. Sixth place is $1,000. And then high single is $200. High average is $300. And then if you bowl a perfect game, Candlepins for Cancer gives you $100. If you throw a 200 at any point, you get $200. A lot of money up for grabs, over $25,000 in prizes. Yeah, so in Candlepin you get three throws. Your first ball is still a strike, your second ball is still a spare. Exactly the same as 10-pin. The third ball is the only difference, and at that point you just get total pinfall. So if you knock all of them down on your third ball, it's just a 10. So if you see an X up there, it's not a strike, it's just a 10. This game is that hard that you need that third ball sometimes just to get your score up. Yeah, so there's no, like when you get a strike, you get 2 more balls out of your next frame. You just don't get anything on your third ball. Yeah, please, Corey, any questions you got about Candlepin bowling, more than happy to answer. Give me something to talk about. I was here for 9 hours yesterday, here for 13 hours today. I need a lot of stuff to talk about. As much as I like to talk, I only have so much stuff in my brain. Oh no! Yeah, the most common form of bowling that you're going to find out there is 10-pin bowling. Candlepin bowling is a very regional sport, pretty much only found in northern New England of the United States and Atlantic Canada. So anywhere along the Atlantic Ocean in Canada, that's the only places you're really going to find it. I've been told there's a couple places in Germany, There's a couple more outside of New England in the United States, but that's about it. But here at Academy Lanes is literally the best in the world right now. Yep, Paul and Greg are on Facebook. You have Charlie streaming. You have I don't know who else is doing it. I know Drew Steele is out there doing a couple things. Most strikes ever recorded in a row is 7. No, you played duckpin most likely, End Shadow. Maryland is a very big duckpin area, and it never really went that far south, Candlepin. Duckpin is similar. Yeah. This is not duckpin. Duckpin has a bigger ball than a candlepin, and their pins are much shorter and fatter. Yeah, when we first started yesterday, the parade was still going. I think a lot of the people who watch my stuff are probably here. So, great ball from Lori. Yeah, so we're allowed to use the fallen pins to make our spares and our 10s. That's why we leave them there. So it makes your shots a lot more interesting, trying to figure it out. Now, so if you look on 36, there's a pin in the gutter. If you hit that pin, it's no good. Any pin in the gutter, if it gets hit, it's basically as if the ball went in the gutter. So those ones don't count. If a ball comes out of the gutter, it also won't count. Any pins that it hits will be deducted from the score. Yeah, I mean, obviously I love this too, Shadow. I think it definitely makes your, like, this is not a strike game. This is a spare game, or even more so a 10 game, more than anything else. If you throw a perfectly thrown striked ball, you're not going to get a strike every time. You'll probably only get it about 40 to 50% of the time, if that, honestly. And the goal is to hit the head pin in the pocket and then make your spares and your 10s out of that. That's why you see these are pro bowlers. Every single person here is a pro bowler. And you'll see them only have scores just a little over 100, 110, 115, 120. And anything over a 120 is a great score. No. Nope. Second ball is a spare if you get them all down. Your third ball, if you get them down, it's only a 10. Just a 10, nothing else extra. So scoring is pretty much the same exact as 10 pin. With your first ball being a strike with 2 bonus balls out of your next frame. Second ball is a spare, 1 bonus ball out of your next frame. And if you get them all down, your third one, just a 10, nothing else. So if you see an X up on the board, that's not a strike, that is just a 10. The filled in square, those are strikes. I don't know what that word is. And I'm afraid to say it out loud just in case. Yeah, absolutely. Now, like I said before, any questions you have about this game, please ask. I'm more than happy to answer, even if I answered it 100 times today. The 5, 7, 10, that is a rare lead, yes. It does happen. It happened the last game once. And it's terrible when it happens. Oh my God. Like it's an almost impossible shot to make. Unless you have wood. If you got some wood on the lanes, that can definitely help. He's got three spares in a row, actually, Zach. Okay, yeah, it could be a turn 2 in 10 pin around here. I've never heard of that one before. This is my first time seeing Brian Mayer. I didn't know him before. I've seen Tim Haesaert before, but I don't really know him until today. It was the first time I've ever actually talked to him. It is teams. This is just a team event. So as long as your team wins, you win. Other things are different, but that is what this one is. It is just a team event. Candlepin's great. You should give it a try. Okay, so that you're talking about the lob line, that line that is right there. If your ball gets thrown past that without touching the lane, it's technically a foul ball, same as if it went in the gutter. So you have to get it before the line. And that's mostly because they just don't want you, because you could almost throw it over him, that far down. Oh, nice strike. So to keep the lanes in better condition, you have to have it down there. You're supposed to roll the ball. Like I said yesterday, once the Bruins were out of it, I stopped watching hockey. It was a nice strike. It was. There's not a ton of differences. There's definitely differences. Obviously, ball size and pin size being the most. The fact that we get to use our the fallen pins to make our spares in our 10s, and the fact you get 3 balls. That's about the extent of it, though. There's not much difference. I think it's mostly because not everybody can throw it that far because it's a 15-pound ball, Here with a 2-pound ball, you could definitely get it all the way up there. Good half, 70 half right now for Dan Legge. A lot of 10-pin lanes, too, are synthetic lanes. So maybe they can take the abuse a little bit better. And the oil helps, too, in 10-pin, because there's no oil on these lanes to kind of cushion it. Yeah, Dan's having a great game. Not the best, though, on his team. Ryan should be ahead of him if he fills in his spare well. There it is. 80 plus a ball through 6. Totals right now are $255 for New England Flooring and $244 for High-Low Dispensary. New England Flooring is 3 marks to High-Low's only 1. Andrew, this is Academy Lanes, Haverhill, Massachusetts. My home alley and the place where you will see me bowl the most. Thank you for sharing the live, Leo. I very much appreciate it. This is the World Championship of Candlepin Bowling for the mixed worlds. So you get the best people from all over Canada and the United States together, battling it out. It's a lot of fun. So if this is something you like, maybe you want to share it with your friends and family. Show other bowlers what Candlepin Bowling is all about. Oh, nice shot from Jeb Regan. Nice shot. This is the biggest mixed tournament there is. There was also a women's worlds tournament and a men's worlds tournament. But as far as a mixed event, this is the biggest tournament there is. I recorded it for one day last year. I only did the Saturday last year. Friday I had worked all day and then couldn't make it. But this year I'm here the whole time. Yeah, Regan throwing at 23 miles an hour. I got Bob Lee standing next to me. And he's been recording everybody's speeds throughout the entire time.
You want to look over a few?
So did you record Keith Beaupre?
Beaupre's only throwing 40 today.
Really? Okay.
He's over on our television lanes right now. By the way, Jimmy Nestor's making his debut on our network.
Nice.
Doing the tech specs. Duncan McDougall doing a great job there too. Giving me a little time to do what I do best, which is collect data.
I like it.
It's very interesting. I do this. I did this at the Mixed Worlds last year.
Yeah, I remember that.
Is it possible that the house is slow? I don't know. It's coming out of the hand, so it shouldn't matter about the house. It's a morning versus an afternoon. I haven't done enough in-depth study of this.
Right.
I've only been doing this for 4 years.
Oh, you had some good information a couple of years ago.
That pitch 27.
All right. That's actually pretty fast, I think, for Lori.
Yeah.
Oh, great spare.
Coca-Cola Holbrook team holding on against our clones. They're staying undefeated.
Nice.
Doing really nicely. I noticed also on the high averages, Matt Harnett.
Yeah. Well, throwing that one huge game yesterday helped.
Yeah. The 131, his current average through 8. That was 8 of 9 that he's bowled in.
Yep.
So, also Mark Smith with a big number up there, 128, I believe. Hollywood.
Yesterday he had a perfect game in the lanes next to us.
Okay.
And then he came to ours and had 5 marks in a row to start the next game. I'm like, this is unbelievable.
Mark only throwing a like what I consider a civilian 34. Let's say 34, 35, 36. That's the bottom of what you typically see at the Friday Pro League. You got a couple guys, Joe Smith, Karatapani to throw under that, but they're super accurate.
Yeah.
And we've seen, like, I don't know if you've watched down south, Mark Van Heineken threw a 76% head pin accuracy in his victory over Fendo Martins, who throws a 40-mile-an-hour pitch. Van Heineken is only throwing 26 out of the hand. That is, you don't see many guys over 100 throwing 25 miles an hour.
Very true. But accuracy is still the most important thing.
Kind of. I mean, 76%, those are Jeff Surratt accuracy numbers.
Yeah.
And Jeff Surratt, by the way, throws 36. I told him, he brings it up to 36, so no one's going to be able to control him. I'm afraid at his age, it may be really difficult. I go to the gym 2-3 times a week now that I'm retired. I've gained like 1 or 2 miles an hour. It's not.
That's a lot. It is.
You get an 8% diminishment in your strength once you hit 50 or older every year. So you can pick up 8% by working out a little bit, like once a month. But working out every day, I don't know. I don't know if I can pull it off. I don't know if the bones will hold together. But it's still, until you try. What was that?
A beautiful shot right there.
That's Will Damon.
Go!
I didn't measure it.
Wow.
I want to get his follow-up.
That was a great ball there, too. No luck, though.
Timmy, when he was a pitcher back in the day, threw 94-mile-an-hour fastball before he blew his Tommy John tendon and his shoulder socket out.
Wow.
Can't pitch anymore, but he's found another sport. That cooking, he's a top chef at UMass Amherst.
That is Bob Lee from Candlepin Bowling Network talking.
Look at that. He found exactly the corner he wanted. By the way, Timmy's pitch there, 38. I would have loved to see him throw for 94, though. I can just imagine it. Chris McDonough, even higher than that. All-time strikeout leader for Weymouth High School. He's going to be entering the Weymouth High School Hall of Fame later this year. Will Damon, 36 miles an hour on that pitch.
For a big team event last year, I think the only one I did was this one. They want to know how fast Josh throws.
Josh has routinely been 45. He dropped it all the way down to 43 earlier this season, and now he's back up to 45 again. He does it. He moves it for control purposes. Never thrown a 46. The only two guys to throw 46 with this speed gun are Keith Beaupre and Tim Douglas. And like I said, Keith today's throwing 40.
That's slow for him.
Yep. And Douglas I had earlier today at 43.
I saw someone had asked about the prize fund. They got over $25,000 in prizes for this event.
10 grand for first, I think.
11
grand.
11 grand for first.
Awesome. Gwenael.
It depends where it is and what's going on with it, Andrew. I have that week off, but I'm not sure like what the plan is. Plus, you never know. I could make a team still, Andrew, you know? And if I make a team, I'll be recording a little bit, but I'll be hopefully bowling a lot more than just recording. Oh, nice try.
40 miles an hour for Gwenael. You may know him back here. I know he was interested. He likes being a member of the 40 mile an hour club. Oh yeah, 36 from Brian.
Beautiful shot too.
We just hit 40 on the last one, so I'm not gonna. I'm trying to give everybody at least two.
I'm very happy to know that.
Yeah, I know. You know it.
He saw you back here, put a little extra oomph on it. Do you know where the men's world is this year?
Lita. Lita Lane.
Okay.
It was going to be somewhere. It was going to be up at Mount West, but they're having the Concord. There's that NASCAR race.
That's right. I remember talking about that.
Hey, what? As soon as China lets go of TikTok, which I think Congress is going to make sure of, I want to start a TikTok channel. But I would love to. We can, if we join forces, we can get something that really monetizes it properly.
Yep.
The CBN is doing really well on YouTube. So let's talk later.
All right, sounds good. No, Lita Lanes is in Nashville, New Hampshire.
We're gonna be up there, bud.
Oh, there you go. That was a nice. Yeah, he was upset with himself. That was a nice 10. It's a nice 10. You'll be happy to know that Bob got you at 40 miles an hour.
Sure.
Yep. All right, I'm back to talking to you guys again. Probably is trying to get everybody come join Candlepin Bowling Network. It has not been 6 months, I don't think, 22 seconds. And maybe it has. Bob is nice. Yeah, he is. He's a good guy. He's friendly, very charismatic. Yeah, so we it's 23 games. There were 7 yesterday, 10 today. Today's the longest day, and then 6 tomorrow. So it is a very, very full weekend for me. I should be here tomorrow too. I haven't guaranteed that yet. That's my plan. But I also have a lot of stuff to do at home still for the weekend. So we'll see what the wife says and how today goes. If today goes and we get a lot of viewers and a lot of excitement, then I'll definitely be here tomorrow. But I might need you to share the live with all your friends. That way, you know, we get those numbers up. Regan on the head pin. Great ball. All right, 1-7-10. There's the high-low jack, they call that shot. When Candlepin Bowling was on TV, this shot was worth $50. If you could hit it. Just like that. Great try. Oh, nailed it. Nailed the high-low shot. How you doing?
It didn't get better.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. It is worth cash at King of the River, too. That was worth $200 recently. It was 200. Maybe it was even more than that. It was 300 is what Mark got out of it. I'm not giving her any money. It was a nice shot, but I don't have that kind of money to give away. I worked for 9 hours doing this yesterday and made $3. My bar tab was worth more than that. I mean, that does mean I made about 30 cents an hour, 35 cents, you know. Not too shabby. Oh, great ball. Hey, whoever was talking about the fart key earlier, we got it now. Nice 5-7-10 for you. Yeah, 391 to 398. It is a very close game still. Yeah, there you are, Corey. There you are. Piece of wood, though, so she's got a chance to make it. She's got to hit that wood and kind of just have it dance around. You got to get lucky. Oh, she almost made it. Oh, that was a beautiful try on it right there. And crushing the 10 pin. Not happy with herself, but she should be. That was, you know, she had some terrible luck with the throw, and that almost made the spare. Perfectly hit the 10. Basically, that was 3 object pins, and it just didn't go. Welcome to Candlepin Bowling. There it is. So, no. That's called a half Worcester. When you just take out the 2-8 or the 3-9, half Worcester. Oh, that's a pocket shot. Fall down. Give it to her. Let's go. Ouch. Renee's fighting through those pins right now. They just don't want to fall for her. There you go. Nice 10, Lori. Nice 10. Yeah, Ah, it's a gainer. That is a gainer, even with the spare. 418 to 419. Game is a 1 pin difference right now, guys. Good matchup happening right here. Both teams have 1 spare to fill. So basically, it is a virtual tie right now. Brian with 5 marks in a row. Doing amazing up there. I would say your first ball is more luck. Because the goal, this is a spare game or even a 10 game. The goal is to hit the head pin in the pocket with your first ball, and that's where the luck comes into effect. Sometimes you get a strike, sometimes you knock just the 1-3 out. You know, like that happens. The strategy is in the second and third ball is making those spares and making those 10s. So yeah, you're beautiful shot there from Tim. Nice spare. So yeah, it all depends on what you want to go with, man. You know. Oof. And it's not necessarily strategy. I would say it's more skill. You know, being able to make those spares and 10s. It's a very skillful thing. Learning how to bounce the ball off the pins to make your spares. That's where the strategy is. Learning the physics, learning angles. Yeah, Josh Daly is definitely here. He's on Team Coca-Cola, which I should have them soon. I haven't seen them yet. Tim all over it. Nice 8 fill. That definitely puts them up right now. Lloyd Christmas is here, yes. Yeah, I recorded his team yesterday. He didn't bowl in that match, but he was there. His girlfriend Heather did. Academy Lanes has 44 lanes. It is the largest candlepin bowling alley in the world. Will Damon having trouble hitting those 2 pins. He had those last frame also. Oh. Okay, Brian, 5 marks in a row right now. Let's see if he can keep that going. Not everybody bowls each game on your team. Your team could have up to 10 members, and there's only 5 spots, so a lot of people take different games off. Oh no, there's the Thunderbird in Auburn still open? I'm not sure about that. I've never seen that place. Will missed his second ball. I think he got it on his third ball. Or no, he missed it on his third ball too, I guess. Yep, Jacob, these are literally the best bowlers in the world. I feel like you asked that a little bit before. Yeah. Yep, these are the best bowlers in the world. This is the World Championships of Candlepin Bowling. There's the best women and the best men that are in the game right now. I've never bowled there, so I would say it's probably closed. Yeah, they are very, very good at this. Better than me, that's for sure, Jacob. Okay, with 2 frames to go per team, we are at 462 for high-low dispensary, 468 for New England flooring. 6-pin difference, 1 mark for New England flooring. So I would say it's a virtually tied game right now. Or no, the other way around. They're up by a little bit. Because they're up by 6 plus the fill, which will probably be about 6, so up by about 12 right now. Yeah, 6 plus a fill. Mary is here, yep. Yeah, I got her yesterday while I was streaming. It was good to see her. Andrew, I will be here probably until about 9:30, 10 o'clock tonight, would be my guess. We got a long day ahead of us, yep. We started, I logged on about 8:30 this morning, and I will be here until about 9:30 tonight. John sending a GG and some tiny Dinies. Thank you. Yes, I'm definitely going to need food today. Yep. We got a lot of fried food in the other room. And unfortunately, that's probably going to be what I'm going to be eating all day today. I got waters I can drink, but food, I will probably be having some lemonades at some point today. I only had one yesterday. But yeah, I got waters. I want to make sure I stay hydrated. It's a long day. You start drinking lemonade early, and it could be trouble by the end of the day. A couple bowlers had trouble walking at the end of the night. They definitely needed help. I'm not going to mention names, but there were definitely a few. Oh, all over that head pin. All right, 493 to 479. Taking even more of a lead. Yeah, I can't really tell people to sit down in this. You know, just kind of let them do their own thing. I'm just a background character, 22 seconds. I can put the camera a little bit higher. That might help.
If we try to go on a drive, I think it's going to be like,
I don't want to be an NPC, but the 10th is exactly like every other frame up there. So if you get a strike, you get 2 extra balls. If you get a spare, you get 1 extra ball.
Oh, really?
Just like you do in 10-pin. No, you wouldn't throw the entire box. You would only throw what you need to throw for. All teams are going to bowl the same amount of strings. Every single team will bowl every other team. So there's 24 teams. There's 23 rounds today. Dan got a 10, not a strike. Remember, X is 10 here in Candlepin. The big filled squares, like Dan got in 1 and 2, those are strikes. X is only 10 here. It is in 10 pin too, but there they show, you get 3 X's for 10s, 10 at a time. Yeah, no, it's fine. Trust me, that is something I hear all the time. It confuses a lot of people. I'm not quite good enough, John. I am a tier below the lowest level of bowler here. So there's a lot of A bowlers who throw in the 120s. Then there's a bunch of B bowlers, I would say, who bowl, like a 110 average. And I'm only at a 106. So I'm like, one level down from there. Yeah, maybe next year. You never know. They switch lanes every single time. Yeah. And we have a list of like where everybody's going to be going next. Maybe next year. The mixed is actually harder to get into than the men's worlds, mostly because there's just not enough roster spots for everybody. The men's worlds has 24 teams also, but there's 8 or 9 people per team up to 10. So that would be 240 men, and here we might only have 4 or 5, so that's only 80 to 100. Max can do it next year. He probably could have done it this year, but he didn't really put his name out there. You never know. Like, I have to get picked for a team. That's all. If somebody wanted me to be on their men's world team, I would. But I'm not a captain of a team, so I would have to get picked first. Let's see what Tim can do. Fill that spare off the head pin. I called a 6 fill before, and that's what he got. Look at that. But now that they're up by 26. Will is going to need to get a mark here if they want to win this. It will definitely help a lot. Oh yeah, no, that's only for a 10. Never mind. They're gonna need to mark out the rest of the way, or throw some double strikes. Right now, 3 frames to go. 544 to 521. 23 pins down. So in order to come back from this, they're going to need 3 marks more than the opponents get, with big fills. A big split right there. Yeah, Becky, we are going to be here till about 9:30, 10 o'clock tonight. It's just game after game after game. These 2 teams won't be here. I'll have 2 new teams. Tim with a huge spare right there. I think that one's locking it down. I think that one, that's the win for New England Flooring. Moving up to 3 and 6. Games all day long. We were here all day yesterday. We're going to be here all day today. Most likely we'll be here all day tomorrow. Good out, good out. So there you see he had a spare in the 10th, and he gets 1 throw, and that's it. So he filled it with a 6, 131 for Tim. Uncle Tim did a good job. All right, final 2 bowlers up, 29 pins down. And yeah, definitely not making it now. He probably would have needed to get 4 strikes in a row, which would be almost impossible. Yeah, that's. I mean, there isn't much of a difference between 2 pounds 5 ounces and 2 pounds 7 ounces, which is really where most people use their have their ball weights. But I agree. I like the 2.7s, the heaviest ball that I can get. Wow. That was a nice try. Wow, they pretty excited on the lanes next to us. Oh, great ball from Gwenael. And Brian crushes straight through. Yeah, that's Josh Daly. Yeah, I'll be posting these videos afterward also. But that'll be later this week. It won't be today. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff to do all this week. So. Yeah, so final score. We got 579 for New England Flooring. Gwenael gets a 1 on that spare. And they finish with a 550. So they win by 29 pins.